Hello, my name is Judith Nasazi. Welcome to Little Growing Bones, a YouTube channel where we talk about children's bone pathology and how to fix it. Today we'll be talking about the top 10 commonly asked questions about orthopedic implants. So an orthopedic implant is a staple in orthopedic surgery practice, and these range from plates, screws, nails, prostheses, and so many more. So stick around as we talk about this. So what exactly is an orthopedic implant? An orthopedic implant is a device that is designed to replace or fix a damaged or missing bone or joint. Okay, they come in so many materials now. They can range from wires, screws, plates, nails, hip, knee prostheses, spinal implants, so many more. These implants are often made out of titanium or stainless steel, and these are materials that are well known for their strength and compatibility with the human body. Before I continue, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up, okay? So you don't miss out on any of our content moving forward. Okay, let's continue. So jumping right into question one, are orthopedic implants safe? Okay, so that's a very common question about the safety of the orthopedic implant. So the answer is generally yes. These implants undergo rigorous testing to ensure that they meet the standards and that they're safe to be used for different procedures. So it's important that they meet the safety standards. However, like any medical device or any procedure, there are risks that they carry, and it's crucial to have an open discussion with your doctor about this. Okay, so question number two, what are the most common orthopedic implants? So I am a pediatric orthopedic surgeon, so in my practice I most commonly use K-wires, plates. So K-wires are like, tiny screws, tiny wires, tiny smooth wires. I use plates, I use screws, I use nails, but how common the implant is sort of dependent on the subspecialty. So the guys doing spine surgery will use different things, pedicle screws and a lot. The guys doing replacement surgery will use lots of prostheses, so it does vary based on the subspecialty. So question three, many people are interested in knowing how long the implants last in the body. As a pediatric orthopedic surgeon, we typically leave the implants in until they have done their job, and then we plan to take them out. So children being children, they're still growing, and as they grow, they layer on more bone. And so if you put an implant over there, if you leave it in too long, you'll come back when it's fully covered, like it's buried under the bone. It can be hard to remove the implant without damaging the bone. That's a different thing for adults and children. In adults, you can leave the implant forever. So however, there's some scenarios where the implant must be taken out. So if the implant is painful, if the implant becomes infected, if the implant fails, so like if the implant breaks before the bone is done healing, it has failed and it has to be taken out. All right, so if you're enjoying this video so far, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the video as well, to the channel as well. So question four, this is a fun one. Many people are interested in knowing if these implants do set off metal detectors. So yes, orthopedic implants can trigger metal detectors at the airport, but don't worry, your doctor will typically give you a medical implant card that you can show to the security personnel if they're inspecting. Question five, are orthopedic implants safe in MRIs? So an MRI is a radiological machine that uses variant magnetic fields and radio pulses to take images for diagnosis. It's like a huge magnet. The good thing is that most of the implants most commonly used, like titanium, as we are using it in many scenarios now, is safe in MRIs. Many other when it comes to other metals, there's still a bit of controversy about their safety. Most MRI centers will have you fill out a checklist to identify if you have any implant, and they will typically request for you to remove any metals from the body, like from the body, piercings and all. Fortunately, many people are moving towards just using titanium, which has been documented to be safe with using MRI. The issue with MRI is that it can cause migration of the implants and radio frequency heating, which can all cause some worry. So caution has to be exercised. It's important to have the discussion with your doctor, between the doctor and the radiologist, to see how safe it is for you to go in if you have the orthopedic implant with you. Also, in some instances, the implants can create artifacts in the images that are done with the MRI, especially if those images, those implants are very close to the area that is being studied. So still, a discussion between your doctor and the radiologist is very important. Okay, so yeah, so now we're halfway there. Question number 6, can children have orthopedic implants? Yes, just like adults, children undergo orthopedic surgery. They can break the bone or have deformed bones, and that causes orthopedic surgery. And the implants I use in my practice as a pediatric orthopedic surgeon are mostly K-wires, tiny plates, screws, nails, and I have to be very careful about not injuring the growth plate, which is different for adults because they don't have a growth plate, okay? And like as mentioned earlier, for children, we tend to remove the implants, contrary to what we do in adults. Question number 7, can implants break? Yes, implants can break. They can break either once they're done doing the job or if they're unable to do their job. And often when they break before they have finished the job, we have to take them out, okay? And use a different kind of implant. Question number 8, are there incidences where the implant refuses the body? Yes, there are. In instances of there's literature that talks about hypersensitivity to orthopedic implants. This is where people develop reactions from the presence of the implants in the body as a result of emitting some metals, and they can cause of huge hypersensitivity reactions, and some people even end up with implant failure. I'll link some literature in the description below if you want to know more on this. And question number 9. Question number 9 is, are implants for joint replacements true implants? Yes, they are typically, they are true implants, but we typically call them prostheses. And finally, question number 10, can orthopedic implants cause cancer? So a concern many people have about orthopedic implants is if they do cause cancer. The short answer is that the current scientific evidence suggests that there is no direct link between orthopedic implants and cancer. However, it is crucial to discuss this with your doctor, as it may vary from person to person, like based on the individual circumstances. Okay. All right. So well, that wraps up our dive into the common questions asked about orthopedic implants. I hope this answered very many of your questions. And if you have particular questions, please feel free to reach out. Just leave something in the comments below, and we'll get right back to you. Also, we do have personal appointments, so you could actually set up an appointment for us to talk one-on-one. You can check in the description below for more details on that. And don't forget to like this video and give us and subscribe to the channel as well. And as always, keep it on Little Growing Bonds. Until next time.